Where are my parents at? Shout out the parents. Everybody. Shout out. I shout out parents at the top of all of my shows now because I'm in the fraternity and I like seeing my people out at night. So shout out to you guys for making it out here. If you don't have kids, you do not understand the commitment that it took for some of these parents to be out here tonight. It is currently 8:16 on a Friday. 8:16. Some of these body clocks in here are tweaking out right now. Coordinated naps happen, so some of these people could be out here. That's dedication. I appreciate you guys making it. Also, if you don't have kids, I do want to tell you to your face, you have no idea how much you disrespect your free time, okay? And that's why you don't get a shout out. Who cares about you, dude? Who cares about you? Shout out to all these parents rediscovering themselves at night without their kids. It is good. I have 3 kids at home. My son is 5, my daughter's 2, and my wife and I have a 4-month-old at home. So that's where we're at. We're exhausted. We are exhausted. That's where we're at. I'm also I'm in the process of transitioning currently. I'm in the process of transitioning, and I like telling crowds that I'm transitioning in 2024 because when you tell a group full of people that you're transitioning, they shut the hell up. Do you feel the energy in here right now? Like, you guys got so quiet. Some of you are leaning forward right now. Their faces looking at me like, from who to who, dude? From who to what are you transitioning? Nothing crazy. I just feel like the transition is from a dude to a dad. That's a transition. And I'm not full blown yet. Like I'm new. I'm only 5 years in, so I'm not full blown. The transition is not complete. It's not complete. For example, I don't own any comfortable walking shoes yet, you know? There are no shoes at my house that are just comfortable. Nothing I can just slip into. There's no Skechers at my house. Like, at a certain point, when you're a full-blown dad, at a certain point, it's function over fashion. They don't care. They're just like, is it comfortable? I could slip in? I could just slip in? Okay. Does it come in a lot of colors or just... That's just white and navy blue? That's the only... Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. That'll work with everything. I'm not full blown. I'm still transitioning. I'm not all the way there yet. This is the level that I'm at. For the veteran dads in the room, this is the level I'm at. 5 years in, this is the level I'm at. As of a month ago, I'm now aware of all the lights that are on in my house. And it bugs me that these lights are on. Like my entire life as a dude, I never noticed lights on, off. You can keep the lights on all day, all night. I don't notice, I don't care. But then a month ago, I started feeling like allergies, like am I getting sick? Like, what's happening? And then I walked into a room in my house with lights on and no people, and my blood started boiling. And I was like, oh, that's new, that's new. I'm aware of every light that's on in my house, and I'm angry that these lights are on. It's happened. Like I'm walking into rooms with lights on and no people. I'm just furious, and I could just turn the light off, right? Because apparently I'm the only one in my family that's bothered by this. But I'm a dad now, so I have to say something first. I can't just have to say something first. So I'm walking into rooms, lights on and no people, and I'm like, who's in here? Who's using this electricity? Who's in here? Nobody? Okay, I guess I'll turn the light off then if no one's in there. It's just me and I'm condescending furniture at that point. Turn the light off. I found out that I'm the dad that yells in the car, like yells out loud in the car. For my entire life, I thought I just had angry, annoyed thoughts in my head. Angry and annoyed. Turns out some of those they're coming out of my mouth now. I had no idea this was happening. Like when I see people in life, doing stupid things, especially like on the road. People do stupid stuff on the road. I don't cuss at people. I don't flip people off. But in my head, I do go, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? What are we doing today? What is happening out here? Right? The other day, somebody cuts me off, and I go, what are we doing today? And I forgot that my son was in the car, and he goes, who are you talking to, Daddy? And I said, you heard that? And he said, uh-huh. What are we doing today? I said, I don't know what we're doing today, son. If you don't know me, you should know that I hate people, okay? You guys are all cool, but everyone else, I hate people. This is a great career. If you hate people, this is a great career. This is a great career. Like, I will literally put myself in positions where I'm around people I can't stand, and I will take detailed notes, and then I will fly around the country talking crap about these people to other people. And when you guys laugh, it's like we're bonding over hate. You hate them too? Yeah, I hate them. So I'm a good dad, I will be great, okay? I'm doing anything my wife needs. So at the top of the honey-do list 2 weeks ago was Costco on Saturday. Now, I know. Listen to me, San Diego. If you love being around people you can't stand, go to Costco on Saturday. Everybody that you hate is at Costco on Saturday. Go at 11 a.m. That's the perfect time. As soon as I pull into the parking lot, I'm like, what are we doing today? What is this? Everyone's pissing me off. Who are these people, San Diego? Who are these people backing into parking spots at Costco? It's always a dude. How much time do you think you're saving, bro? Like, I would not have a problem with it if they would hit it on the first try, but it's never one try. It's always like, oh, am I in? No, I'm not in. Am I in there? Never one try. Multiple tries, and I know why it's happened multiple tries. It's because there's fear in that car. There's fear in there. That man is like, babe, is everyone looking? Does everybody hate me right now? Yes, bro. We hate you. You're making traffic on both sides of this parking lot, dude. We hate you. You're not saving time. Most of the stuff you buy in this store won't fit in a parking spot on its own. It's just the most giant packages ever. They don't fit. So now you go into the store, you buy all your oversized goods. Now you come out here thinking you're gonna make a quick getaway, but before you do that, you have to take items one by one. It's between cars. Let me get the mayo. I gotta get the mayo. Let me just miss this mirror, okay? Just pull into the spot, dude. Go buy your stuff, load it in your car, and get out of our lives. Just leave. Go. You know the number one place where I love to be angry at Costco? The number one place where I love to be angry at Costco is at the gas station. Every time I get gas at Costco, I'm like, is it everybody's first time? If you can stand to not be on your phone the next time you get gas at Costco, if you could just put in the console, it's prime people watching. You'll be looking around like, what are we doing today? What are we doing? There's never, the thing that makes me upset is like there's never a time where you get gas at Costco that you just pull up to a pump. Unless you're there when they open or right when they close, you're not just pulling up to a pump. There's always time. There's always 5 to 10 minutes of waiting. And to me, that's ample time for you to come up with a plan in your head. Come up with a plan. So when that light turns green, you can move, you can go. 10 minutes is enough time for you to find your membership card, find your credit card, pop open that gas flap. So when that light turns green, you can get out of our lives. Go. Go. No one is ever ready. No one's ever ready, and I'm just in my car like, You guys ever see people go to get gas at Costco, they get out of the car and they don't know what side of the car the tank is on, they just get out like, oh my. Where is it today? Today? Oh, I found it, it's over here today. Why are you saying today, dude? I've been ranting about this gas station for over 6 months now, and I will tell you, I thought this was a San Diego problem, but I've been all over the country with this joke. This is an American problem. This is an American problem that we have. There are people in this room, I don't know if you can feel the energy, there are people in this room right now that are often surprised at where their gas tank is. Look, the ones not laughing are the ones that are... If you're in here and you're often surprised, you don't have to point yourself out. I've put this PSA in my show, and this is for you to take home so you never have to be surprised again, okay? The next time you get in your car, I want you to look at your gas gauge, okay? Right next to your gas gauge, you're gonna see a tiny little gas pump. Right next to that little gas pump, you're gonna see a tinier little arrow, and that arrow will either be pointed out your passenger door, hey, over here, or it'll be pointed out your driver door, over here, we're over here. And that's the side of your car that your gas tank is on forever. You never have to be surprised again. It'll be there every time. That is your car. That's any rental car you ever get. If you drive an electric car, same thing. They tell you where it is. People don't know, and Costco is here for you. If you don't know where your gas tank is, Costco is here for you. And if you're the kind of person like me that sees things in life that bother you and you can't unsee them, that's all you see forever, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna put another one in your life right now. On the side of the gas pump at Costco, it says, these hoses are extra long, so you could pump on either side. I hate that. I hate that. I think they should keep the sign and change the hoses to go from right here to just right here. From right here to just right here. So if you're one of these people that goes, but it's on the other side. Yeah, you gotta hang that up and go back around and get in line. We need you to take 5 to 10 minutes to make better decisions. But as it stands, they don't do that. They don't do that. Those hoses are long. And so we just see you guys doing the heaviest double dutch of all time. It's the heaviest double dutch. You're trying to get that hose up on your trunk so you can get the angle. And it's never on the first try. I don't know if you guys didn't know the hose was gonna be that heavy or you didn't know it was gonna be pulling away from you. But they never hit it on the first try. And you'll see them on the second, third try, you see the fear come in. They're like, babe, is everyone looking? Does everybody hate me right now? Yes, dude, we hate you. Here's the thing that bothers me most about those people, right? Is they don't have the sense to just like put the thing in the car and then stand behind the car. Right? They're pumping on the wrong side and they won't just put the thing in the car and then stand behind the car. Because there's a lot of us in here that like to keep America moving. So we'll see a pump open up and we're like, okay, let me go. I'm just gonna go around and get in there. But we can't do that because these people will put the thing in there and they will just stand there. They will stand there with their whole dumb ass in the lane. You're just standing there with your whole dumb ass in the lane. We see an open pump and we want to get to him. We're like, but the dumb ass is in the lane. And this is America. We're not allowed to tap you with our car. Like, excuse me. Excuse me, can you move your dumb ass? There's an open pump over there. I saw this old man, like grandpa age old man, getting gas at the Costco. It's a couple months ago. And he knew exactly where his gas tank was. He goes right up to his gas tank. I'm watching him. Now he starts hitting every pocket on his person. And grandpas have just like 1 million pockets. Why is there so many pockets? And I'm like watching him, like, what are you doing, sir? And then finally he found it. Just a single key that was floating around his body. Single key for his gas cap that had extra security. He had a lock on his... I saw this and I was immediately like, sir, where do you live, sir? Wherever you live, sir, you gotta move. You gotta move. You gotta move away from whatever old people you live by, sir. I know that this guy lives by old people, okay, because I'm a millennial and I'm gonna speak on behalf of our entire generation when I say, we don't know how to siphon gas, okay? And if we don't know how to siphon gas, Gen Z for sure does not know how to siphon gas. So this guy needs to move out of whatever 55 and up neighborhood he lives in, where his old neighbors will suck a little bit of gas out of his tank at night. I thought about that old guy for like 3 weeks after I saw him do that. Every time I would pump gas, I would think about that old man. And the thing that bothered me the most, San Diego, is I was like, why don't you just put the key with your truck key? Just put them together so you could save time. Grandpa, you just put it together and it's easier. You know where it's at. And then the more I thought about him, I figured it out. I'm like, this guy is like my grandpa. I don't know if your grandpa's like mine. He's like a retired Navy guy and he has systems and protocols for everything that he does. And it takes longer, but he'll tell you exactly why it's better. Like they just have their system on how they do it. And I figured it out. This is this old man's security system for his truck. This is his security system. Like if his truck ever gets stolen, he's gonna call the cops and be like, hi, yeah, my truck got stolen. It's a 1997 Ford F-150. They always know everything about the truck. 1997 Ford F-150 Lariat Edition, scarlet red. Yeah, I got stolen from in front of my house. Yeah, if you could just set a search perimeter for about 50 miles from my house, I'll think you'll... What? What is that? No, yeah, I never fill it up to full. It's got about a 50-mile range. I got a 50-mile range. No, the gas cap is locked. They can't get into the gas cap. It's locked. No, I got a funky key from Korea. Nobody could get in there. Yeah, just head down to the county line and like work your way back to my house. Let me know when you find my truck and just come pick me up in your cruiser. I'll bring my water hose and suck a little bit of gas out of your tank. Get me down to the Costco. You guys are a good crowd. There's a lot of couples out here. I love seeing couples out. I tell you, I think every one of us in this room, it doesn't matter what color you are, I think we all have the same pastime in life as humans. I think we all love people watching. That's our favorite thing to do. People watching. Like if you're having a bad day as a human, nothing is gonna turn your day around quicker than walking out into society, looking at a complete stranger and then judging everything about their life. Love it. More than people watching, I have found that I love eavesdropping. Eavesdropping is my favorite. Eavesdropping is like people watching, but with the sound on. You could hear it. My favorite people to eavesdrop on are couples that are fighting in public. That's my favorite. Right? I'm in a couple, you guys are in couples, and we can admit when it's your fight, like we've all been in fights before, when it's your fight, that is no fun at all. Right? But when it's not your fight, when you're just out in society and you see two people having a hard time, isn't that the best reality show? Especially if you're with your person, if you're together, like, look at them, babe, look. Our love is stronger than their love, babe, look at. Let's go walk by them, let's walk by them. Kiss me right now, give me a kiss right now. I love seeing the couple fighting in public, it's my favorite. You can always tell this couple is fighting because they are yelling at each other, but they're trying not to draw attention to themselves. So they're yelling at each other, but they're not opening their mouth. They're just, chill, babe, chill, not here, babe, chill. This is Trader Joe's, chill, babe, chill. I love it. I see them. Every once in a while, I'll try to like help their fight escalate a little bit. You ever try to escalate another? It's not your fight, just like... This is my favorite eavesdropping on a couple story of all time, and I've told this story all around the country, and it's my favorite story because it happened right here in San Diego, okay? A lot of you guys know that I'm a big pizza nerd, like I'm a big pizza fan, and one of my favorite pizza places in San Diego is in Encinitas. It's called Blue Ribbon Pizzeria. It's amazing. If you haven't been there, it's great, okay? Now, this pizza place is very small, okay? It's like a huge oven, and it's like 10 tables. So I go there for lunch one time. I'm there at lunch, and it's the kind of place where they seat you. So I pull up to the front, and the hostess comes up and she's like, you can go ahead and sit wherever you want. And I pan the restaurant, and I notice on this side of the restaurant, there's a couple having lunch together, but they're eating the pizza and then just staring daggers into each other's eyes. Just staring daggers into each other's eyes. And we've all had pizza here. We understand, like, pizza is a happy food. It is hard. It is hard to be angry while you're also eating pizza. So I said to the hostess, I'm like, could I sit over there? Could I sit by them? I want to be near the hate that's happening over there. Yeah, sit anywhere. So I sit down, and I want to find out, why is there anger at this table? So the way I eavesdrop, my technique is I put on my headphones that I wear on the plane, the noise-canceling ones, and I have like newer noise-canceling headphones. I don't know if you know this. There's actually a feature on these headphones that amplifies the sound around you. It's a safety feature. It amplifies the sound. So when I want to eavesdrop on people fighting, I just flip on this feature, and I get quality HD audio. Quality audio just beamed right into my head. So I flip on that feature and I tune in, and this is what I hear. I hear the wife say to the husband, she goes, I just don't understand. What kind of person doesn't like basil? Okay? And right away the husband goes, I don't like basil, babe. Like chill, like they've had this conversation before. And that was the funniest exchange I think I've ever heard between two people. And I couldn't laugh. I just had to stay in the pocket right here. Like I don't hear nothing. But as I stood there, I'm holding in this laugh, I started to think, and I was like, I'm with her though, I'm with her, dude. What kind of person doesn't like basil, dude? Like what's your problem? Like I want to find out, right? So, waitress comes to take my order, okay? And I clearly heard her say, are you ready to order? But I have my headphones on and I stayed right here. Like, I don't hear nothing. I'm just in the pocket until she taps me. I'm like, huh? Oh, yeah, hi. Sorry, yeah, I'm ready to order, yeah. May I please have an Arnold Palmer, please, 70-30 tea? And I would also like a margarita pizza. Normally on your margarita, you guys just put 3 pieces of basil in the middle of the pizza. I like basil, yeah, if you could put just a generous amount, if you could make sure there's at least 1 piece of basil for every slice, that would be, yeah, thank you very much. And I pop my headphone back on. Now, San Diego, what that's called is chumming, okay? I'm just chumming these waters. Praying to God that this wife takes the bait, okay? And she did not let me down, okay? She said one word to her husband. She goes, see? And that's where he lost it and started yelling for real, okay? He stands up and he's like, I don't like basil, babe! And he storms out of the restaurant. It's a small place, 10 tables, small. Everybody in the restaurant heard that. We all heard that. And now everyone it's like time stopped in this restaurant. And now we're all watching this lady in silence. We watched her get the check, box up her pizza to go. I will be honest with you guys, I felt bad. I was like, I did this. This is on me right here. I did this. It's completely silent, and we all watched her walk out with her pizza. And as soon as she walks out of the restaurant, it's like time resumed inside of the restaurant. And I heard everybody talking. What the hell happened over there? What was their problem? What the heck? Did he say I don't like basil, babe? Like, 7 minutes after she left, my pizza showed up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I sent it back. It was too much basil on the pizza. I said, you guys got it right. 3 is enough. 3 is enough. This is too much. I could pick it up. I prefer a new pizza if you can. That would be great. Thank you. I hope that couple made it. I hope they made it. I'm a parent, though. I'm glad to be a parent. I am a millennial parent, which means I'm a bad parent, okay? I like to say that to the crowd to find out how many millennials are in the room. When no one laughs at that, I know that my people are in here. When I say millennial parents are bad parents and I go, okay, these are my people, because our generation is a sensitive one. We're the generation that gets triggered. I'm feeling triggered right now. I don't like this. That basil thing was fine, but I'm feeling offended right now. I don't like this. I'm being honest. I don't think our generation is going to the Hall of Fame for parenting. I just don't think we are. Like, as a species, we've been having babies for thousands of years, and now it's our turn to be in charge of this very important job. And for some reason, as a generation, we've decided, I think we could do it better. Do you think we could do parenting better than it's been done forever? Do you want to change every fundamental principle about parenting? We are in charge now. Do you want to change? Do you want to say, forget you to what our parents did and what their grandparents did and what their grandparents did and just make it all up as we go? Do you want to follow other people that are our age that probably don't have kids, but they've got cool fonts and color choices on Instagram and they make cool carousels on how we should be parenting our kids? Do you think we should follow them instead? I agree. Do you want to do that? Yeah. Gentle is better. Let's do it gentle. Do you want to do it gentle? I feel like it was too hard. Do you want to be gentle? Let's be gentle. And now we're out there trying every new thing, and I think we're trying and failing hardcore. It's hardcore. Where are my veteran parents? When I say veteran parents, I mean you have adult kids or you're a grandparent. Are you guys here? If you made noise right now, sincerely from me to you, thank you for your service. I appreciate you. I appreciate you and everything you did for the parenting game. I don't know if you've paid attention to some of the changes that we have made. It's a different game. I'm having a hard time. This is the hardest part about parenting to me. I'm born in 1984. I was raised by a single mom. I'm the oldest of 4 kids, and parenting just looks different through my adult eyes than I remember when we were kids. Like when we were kids, do you guys remember when we were kids? Do you guys remember grown-ups being in charge? Do you remember grown-ups? Remember grown-ups were in charge? They were the one in charge. Whenever we would go somewhere, our parents would be like, hey, listen to the grown-ups. The grown-ups are in charge. If you need anything, find a grown-up. The grown-ups are in charge. And now we're the grown-ups, and guess what? We are not in charge. I've only been a dad for 5 years, so I don't know when it happened, but I feel like sometime in the last 7 to 10 years, these toddlers unionized. And they got all kinds of rights that we did not have when we were kids. I don't know if I missed the toddlers' picket lines before I had kids. Who was fighting for them? Everything's different. And as a generation, we're like pressured to conform. It is hard. It's hard. I'm doing so much old school, like 70s, 80s stuff with my kids, like 70s, 80s parenting style. I am a monster. Like my generation, veteran parents, you should know. When I do the stuff that you did, my generation looks at me like I'm a monster. Here's another one that I do. This is for the veteran parents. You're gonna love this. I lie to my kids. I lie to my kids. Millennial parents don't like it if you lie to your kids. Like, oh my, what? If you're a person of color in this room, you were lied to as a kid. Our parents lied. That was just a tool on the parenting belt. They lied to us. If you're a person of color or you're white and you grew up poor, you were lied to as a kid. I should tell you right now, my wife is white, okay? I have white kids at home. That's very important that you know this. You could fact check it on Instagram after you watch this. I have 3 white kids at home, and I could tell my wife did not grow up getting lied to the way I was lied to. This is how I found out. Like, I'm an on-time person. I'm an on-time parent, okay? All of us, you don't have to have kids to get this. We all have those friends that have one kid, and they feel like they're allowed to be, 30, 45 minutes late to everything because they have one baby. And they show up late to every single thing, and when they get there, they'll put on that feel sorry for me face, and they'll look at you like, you get it, right? Because we have a baby. That's why we're late. We have a baby now, so we can no longer tell time on a clock or hold a schedule or respect your time because we have a baby now. You understand, right? And a lot of millennial people will feel empathy. They're like, yeah, we get it. It's fine. What can we do to help? That looks hard. What can we do to... You guys could tell I'm not like that. I don't. They come with the feel sorry for me. I make the face right back. Like, I'm sorry, no, I don't understand. I don't. Did the baby drive? Is that why you're late? I would understand that if the baby drove, but you drove? You drove? Yeah, you're in charge? Yeah, we hate you, not the kid, dude. I never want to be that person, so I'm always very aware of like what time it is, right? So we're going to an event, and I'm checking the time, and I'm like, ooh, we better make some moves, or we're gonna be late. So I said to my son, he's 5 years old, I go, hey man, I need to see you with your socks and shoes on by the door in the next 2 minutes. Otherwise, we might have to leave you here, okay? That's what I said to him. And as soon as the last word got out of my mouth, my wife popped up behind me immediately and she goes, we would never leave you here by yourself. That's child abuse. And I said, what the hell are you doing, babe? Chop me at the legs like this? And she was serious, San Diego. She was serious. She was looking at her. She's like, you can't lie to him like that. I don't want you to lie to him like that. You can't lie to him. San Diego, I had to look my wife in her eyes and tell her that was not a lie. That was not. That was not a lie. That was motivation. That was motivation to shake his ass so we could get out of here on time. That's a real fight we had that day. You can't lie to him. I don't want you to lie to them. I'm like, he's 5 years old, dude. I'm not gonna tell this kid the truth every time I talk to him. I'm not under oath with my son. What are we doing? I was lied to. I'm gonna be honest with you, San Diego. I've been looking forward to lying to my kids. I've been looking forward to it. A lot of us were lied to, and I do not claim to be a parenting expert, but I will tell you, I'm 100% positive on this next sentence I'm about to tell you, okay? 100% positive. You could take this home with you, San Diego. I think lying to your kids is how you find out if you have a smart kid. I'm gonna say it one more time for the back, okay? Lying to your kids is how you find out if you have a smart kid. How long does it take for them to realize this is a lie? Like, if you lie to your kid and they continue, like they keep figuring out, that's amazing news for you. This is a muscle. This is a muscle. Start making the lies more complex. Let's work on this. Scholarships, let's go. But if you lie to your kid, and you can go to the same lie for days into weeks, weeks into months, you don't change one word and the lie is just as effective every time, that's also amazing news for you. Because now you know who's in your house. And you can get used to living with this kid for 35 or 40 years. They're not leaving. You got a dumb kid at home, dude. I was lied to. A lot of us were lied to. A lot of us were lied to, man. I could see there are some people that are sitting here like, when you guys are really laughing about this, they're like, oh my, did you know the audience was gonna be full of abused people? We weren't abused. We were not abused. There was a purpose. There was a purpose to the lies that these veteran parents told us. And the purpose of the lie was to terrify us in our soul, scare you in your soul into following the rules that they asked you to do nicely the first couple of times. Right? Now you're not following the rules. Now they're trying anything to get you to be good. Now they're trying to scare you into being good, okay? I have a vivid memory from my childhood, right? Single mom, 4 kids. My brother and I shared a room, okay? And one night we're in our room, we're supposed to be sleeping, but we're in there making noise, being bad boys. And I remember my mom came into the room and she goes, listen, if you guys don't quiet down and go to sleep, they are gonna come and take you away from me. They, just some nondescript group of people that's waiting outside to take us. It's terrifying. My brother and I were like, we should shut the hell up and go to sleep. They don't sound fun at all. When we were kids, 70s, 80s, 90s, you had to take your parents' word for it. We couldn't call our parents on their lies. We didn't have smartphones. We couldn't look it up as soon as they left. Hey, Siri, who are they? Who are they? Where are they gonna take us? And do they have snacks? We just had to take their word for it. My favorite part about this joke is I've literally toured it all around the country. And every night after the show, people will come up to me and they'll share lies that they were told as a kid. And it's like one of my favorite parts. Hearing kids that had my childhood. So I'll share a few of them with you right now. But when you guys were kids, did your parents tell you that it was illegal to use the dome light in the car at night? How? Every city in America that I've been to, yeah. How did these veteran parents get that one around the country? Pre-internet. Did they all just call a parent, hey, tell 10 other parents this lie? Here's the crazy thing about that one. So I'm 40 years old. If you're in my car tonight after the show and we need to find something, that light is on and then off immediately. Because as a 40-year-old man, I'm still not sure if that's true or not. And I don't want to test it. I was in Santa Barbara, and this guy shared this lie with me that I'm definitely going to use on my kids. If you lie to your kids, take this home with you. This guy's dad told him, he goes, if you ever see the ice cream truck in the neighborhood and it's playing music, that means they're out of ice cream. Stealing. Sorry, son, they play the music to let us know they're out, yeah. Let me know when you see that truck not playing music. I'll get you whatever you want, dude. Yeah, I got you. Here's the last one. I was in Bend, Oregon. And after the show, this lady comes up to me and she goes, when I was 7 years old, When I was 7 years old, my mom told me, don't ever give anybody the bird. Don't ever flip anybody off. Because when you flip somebody off, what you're saying to the world is that you want a strange man to come and shake his wiener in your face. Huh? 7! She said, I'm 37 years old. I've never given anyone the bird. I was like, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm gonna stop now. Is that? Here's what I found out. Lying to your kids is just a part. It's just a part of parenting. All parents lie to their kids. Just culturally, the lies sound different culture to culture. Okay? And I see some white parents looking at me right now like, we would never lie. And this is every night, every city I go to, I could see the ones that are like, oh my God, I would never. Write his name down. I think we need the cops to do a wellness check on his kids. We would never. And that's just not true. Every parent lies to their kids. Just culturally, the lies sound different culture to culture. Like white parents, your lies sound different than some of the lies that we were told. Like I hear white parents lying to their kids at the park every day when I take my kids to the park. This is what it sounds like when a white parent lies to their kids. You are the most special child. You are the most special child in the whole world. Okay. Everybody on this field was a winner today. Veteran parents, I think the most fundamental thing that my generation changed about parenting is the punctuation on parenting. We changed the punctuation. Like most of us in this room were raised the same way, because the veterans did it one way. We're all raised with period parenting. You remember being a kid? Hey, come here. Period. And you're like, okay, I gotta go over there right now. I gotta go. Hey bros, I gotta go. I might be back, probably not, but I'm for sure walking over there right now. Hey, go to bed. Bedtime. Go to bed. Period. And you're like, okay, time to brush my teeth and wash my face and go get in bed and dream about living somewhere else. But I'm for sure gonna be in my bed right now. Our generation, we changed that. We did it to ourselves. Voluntarily, we did it to ourselves. As a generation, we were like, hey, do you guys like this period? I don't like this. This period's a little bit aggressive, right? Isn't it kind of rude? Yeah, I don't like it. You don't like it? Yeah, I don't like it. We could change it. You want to change it? And we erased that period. And we replaced it with a big question mark. Just a big question mark. Have you seen parents my age trying to wrangle their kids in public lately? It's embarrassing what's happening out here. I saw this dad trying to get his kid to go home from the park the other day, and that's how he was doing it. He was like, excuse me, bud? Excuse me, bud? Excuse me? Excuse me, bud? Excuse me? Excuse me, bud? Excuse me, bud? Excuse me? It was a San Diego dad, so I heard his flip-flops before I heard his words. Flap, flap, flap. Flap, flap, flap. Flap, flap, flap. You guys have seen kids at the park, right? They're not here for excuse me. This kid was just zooming all over the park, ignoring his dad. And finally, this kid ran out of breath from all the ignoring his dad he was doing. And he took a breath. And his dad got back in there. He was like, excuse me, bud? Excuse me, can we go home, please? Can we go home, please? Big question mark, just a big question mark. This guy's 4-year-old son looked him in the eye and said, no, period, and went right back. That dad just took it. Oh, okay, yeah. Let me know when you're ready, bud. I was just like, dude, you're bigger than him, dude. Just go pick him up. Why are you asking him? Did he drive his car? Is that why you gotta? I do want to say as well, before we get out of here, I do need to say, my message up here tonight is not for you to beat your kids, okay? That is not. I have to say this. Because I've been to several cities, and after the show, people will come up to me fired up like, hell yeah, dude, we gotta beat these kids. Well, that was not my message. Is that, if that you feel like that's the message you're getting tonight, that is not what I'm about. I'm just trying to deputize my millennial parent friends. Like, just take, I wasn't at the union meetings, I don't know, but just take a little bit of power back. You could do it however you want, but you can also, there is a life where you can say no to your kids and give limited options and still be a good parent. You're a good parent. Take the power back. Don't beat them, just take a little bit of your power. It's options, right? That's what the question mark represents, is options. Options. You have options. Right? And I think a lot of my generation, we think we have to give every option or we're doing a bad job as a parent, and I don't think that's true. You can give a select amount of options. You don't need everything that's on the board to be in play. I didn't grow up with options, okay? My mom's Japanese. I grew up with marching orders. I had marching, or here's a list of tasks for you to complete. There was no options. Do this, right? My wife grew up like a lot of you guys. Like, I don't know. I feel like the vibe for like white kids when they wake up is like, yay, just like, today, like. She grew up with options, I could tell. I could tell because you raise your kids how you remember being raised, okay? And every morning I could tell when my son comes to the kitchen for breakfast, my wife says to a 5-year-old, she goes, "Good morning, Kalino. What do you want for breakfast today? What do you want for breakfast today? You're 5 years old. How did the sun hit you this morning? What do you want? What side of the bed did you get up on? You're 5. What would you like for breakfast today?" And I'm always standing behind her confused, like, what the? I'm like, it's Tuesday. It's not his birthday. Like, why does he get to pick? I'm confused. We didn't get to pick. When a lot of us were kids, just based on how the crowd has been laughing tonight, we all grew up the same. We all had 2 options. Our parents gave us 2 options, and they were the same 2 options regardless of what color you are. It was 2 options. Whatever your parents put on the table or starve. Those are the only 2 options. And look at us all, alive and thriving. None of us starved to death. We're all alive and doing fine. But now we're in charge, and 2 options is not enough. That's not enough. A lot of millennial parents are running diners at the house every morning. Every morning, coming down to the kitchen. "Good morning. Welcome to breakfast. What can I get started for you?" "Blueberries? Excellent choice. Excellent choice. What else could I get for you? Ice cream? Okay, that's fine if you want it. Before I put ice cream in, I do need to ask, what kind of base? Do you want milk, coconut milk, almond milk? What kind of ice cream? Cone or cup? Cone or cup? What do you... Are you sure do you want to just get eggs? You could just get eggs. Oh, you want eggs in addition? Okay. Okay, before I put eggs in, I do need to ask, you are 5 years old, but I do need to ask, how do you want your eggs prepared? How would you like them prepared today? Egg white scrambled. Ooh, we got a picky baby. Our baby's picky. I do need to tell you, normally egg whites are like $2 or $3 extra, but if I go ahead and hook this up for you, will you like me today? Do you think you like me? You like me? That's the hardest part of parenting for me so far. It's been going to other people's house and seeing how they do things and like keeping my... Like, I have the right sense to like not say things if it's not nice, you know, like I can keep my thoughts to myself. But I don't know if some of you guys are like me. Sometimes I can keep my thoughts to myself, but my face won't shut the hell up. My face will be screaming. I'm like, shut up, face, and I can't. I found myself in this position where at a dinner party one time, and these parents were like, "Oh, dinner time's the worst." And I was like, why? And then I watched how dinner time happened, right? They had multiple kids and both parents had split up. "Hi, welcome to dinner. What can I get started for you?" And then the other parent over here, "Hi, welcome to dinner. What can I..." And then the parents would go to the kitchen and make separate dishes for each kid. And they're like, that's every night. And after dinner, I guess my face was shouting so much that my friend's wife was like, "Well, what, Mal, what? I could tell you're not happy with what you saw in there. How do you do dinner at your house?" And I was like, oh, I thought you would never ask. I thought you... At my house, at our house, when we do dinner, well, I make dinner and then I serve dinner. That's it. I just make it and then I serve dinner. And then she looked at me and she was like, "Well, what if they don't like it?" And I go, "Well, then they go to bed hungry. They go to bed hungry." I said, normally they sleep really good because they're weak, they're starving, so those are good nights. Those are good nights of sleep. She goes, "Well, then what happens?" I go, "Well, then I wake up in the morning and guess what shows up for breakfast? It's dinner. I heat up dinner for breakfast." So they didn't like it then, but it's breakfast now. It's here. I go, "Well, what if they don't like it for breakfast?" "Well, then they go to school hungry. They're hungry when they go to school." And guess what? Dad works for 1 hour at night, so I do drop off and pick up, and I always bring a snack. And guess what the snack is when I pick them up? Dinner. Yeah, dinner is a snack. And then after that, we get home and dinner is for dinner. Yeah, you got it. I'm not gonna point you out, but some people are looking at me like I'm only picking dishes that my kids are like deathly allergic to. What are you allergic to? Peanuts and gluten? Well, sorry, dinner is peanut butter calzones with extra. Love eavesdropping. Eavesdropping is my favorite. Couples that are fighting in public. My other people I like eavesdropping on are millennial parents at the park. I love the goofy stuff they say to their kids. I transcribe it, then I fly around the country, obviously talking crap about these people. This is my latest, greatest story. I'm at the park with my son, and we've been there for a while. I'm ready to leave. So I say to my son, I go, "Hey, man, 6 minutes, and we're going home." And he goes, "Okay," and he goes back to playing. He's a good kid. Okay, for the parents in the room, I never shout a round number, okay? It's never 5, 10, 15. It's always 6, 9, 13, some crooked ass number. And I do that for me. Because I love shouting this very specific number, then watching the faces of the other parents in the park when they look up like, "Oh, why? Like, why? Why 6 minutes, dude?" "Hey, dude, 6 minutes, we're out of here." He's like, "Okay." Now, after I say that, this mom walks up to me, millennial mom walks up to me, unsolicited, okay? Now, to be fair to this lady, we had interacted earlier in the park day because her daughter, Olivia, 4 years old, was playing with my son. So Olivia's mom walks up and she goes, excuse me, can I give you a pro tip?" And I was like, whoa, just so bold. "Can I give you a pro tip?" Just to be fair to this lady, okay? I was not wearing a shirt that day that said, "I need help, please." She says, "Can I give you a pro tip?" The first thought that went in my head is like, your daughter's 4, my son's 5. I don't know how you're pro already. But I would love to hear this pro tip. Before I tell you the tip that she told me, San Diego, I do want to say, whatever you're picturing in your head right now for Olivia's mom, accurate. That's exactly... I don't know who you're picturing, that's exactly who it is. She goes, this is the pro tip. She goes, if you want your son to know it's time to go home and you want him to go home when you want him to go home, all you have to do is tell him you're gonna set a timer on your phone, and when he hears the timer go off, he'll know it's time to go home. And I said, oh. Thank you so much. Hard pass, though. Hard pass. Hard pass. First of all, I'm raising a human at my house, not a Pavlov dog, okay? That's number one. Number two, Olivia's mom, let me tell you why my way is better, okay? Because when I tell this kid 6 minutes, that really means 2 minutes, all right? I lie to my kids. I lie to my kids. Sometimes 6 minutes is 2 minutes, sometimes 6 minutes is 15 minutes, but whenever I'm ready to go, I'm like, hey man, that's 6 minutes, let's get the hell out of here. And if he doesn't want to go, I'm bigger than him. I just walk over there and pick him up and we go home. San Diego, you guys are amazing. My name is Mo Hall. Thank you very much.